Princess Beatrice bursts out laughing at art exhibition after whirlwind weekend. Princess Beatrice was photographed looking relaxed and laughing at an art exhibition just days after attending Glastonbury's Healing Field. The Princess of York enjoyed an exhibit on Monday evening where street artist Mr Brainwash showed the royal around. The royal, 35, attended the presentation by Clarendon Fine Art and Jack Barclay Bentley in Mayfair, London. At one point, Beatrice could not contain her laughter as the French artist, who is largely based in Los Angeles, enthusiastically posed for photos. Images also showed Mr Brainwash, whose real name is Thierry Guetta, in deep conversation with Beatrice and other attendees. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Thierry is known for his colourful street art and has worked with celebrities like Madonna, Rick Ross, and KYGO. He and Beatrice enjoyed a spirited conversation as they examined the artwork. One painting showed the royal's uncle, King Charles III, behind the wheel of a silver Bentley. The princess donned an elegant long dress from the Kooples for the event, which is currently on sale for £246. She accessorised her ensemble with Kurt Geiger pumps, and styled her hair in relaxed waves. Beatrice opted for a glamorous makeup look with dark eyeshadow and pink lipstick. It was a busy start to the week for the royal, who watched Kings of Leon perform in Hyde Park the night before. She was filmed singing along to the band's 2008 hit Use Somebody with her husband Edoardo Mopelli Mozzi, 40, at the British Summertime Festival. For the occasion, Prince Andrew's eldest daughter, who was spotted at Glastonbury Festival earlier in the day, wore a plain navy jumper and light black jacket. The mother of one, who sported an elegant half-up, half-down hairstyle, was also seen carrying a tan crossbody bag and wore a navy silk midi skirt. Princess Beatrice was seen throwing her arms up in the air while Edoardo clapped his hands next to her. Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice are set to step up in an informal capacity, as the royal burden and costs are blocking them from taking up working roles, GB News' royal correspondent has claimed. Cameron Walker spoke about the likelihood of Prince Andrew's daughters becoming working royals on the latest episode of the Royal Record podcast, especially in light of Princess Anne's injuries. As was reported by GB News, the Princess Royal was scheduled to perform 20 out of 35 engagements in July. However, Anne spent 5 nights in hospital last month after suffering a blow to the head on her Gatcombe Park estate. The hardest-working royal has since temporarily stepped back from performing official duties, and will only return when her doctors give her the green light. When asked if King Charles will utilise his nieces, Eugenie, Beatrice, and Zara Tindall, Cameron said, "The king has relied on his sister, Princess Anne, certainly over the last couple of years. She is, if you go by the number of engagements, usually the hardest-working member of the royal family. I suspect even with this little blip, I suppose it depends on how long she's off for, which is obviously subject to doctor's advice, she will still be pretty up there in terms of the number of engagements carried out when we get to the end of 2024. When it comes to Princess Beatrice, Eugenie, Zara and the rest of them, they have their own lives and they have their own full-time jobs. This was certainly in the case of Princess Beatrice and Eugenie. They also have 3 extremely young children. They were never born to become a queen or a working member of the royal family. They were perhaps always not going to be working members of the royal family. On the one hand, you could say it's their duty to step up and help out their family. But on the other hand, they have their own lives and they're not funded by the taxpayer.